What's up, guys? On today's Nerd Talk, Killmonger's coming back. Hammer and Snake are going to talk to you about some WandaVision and Batwoman, and also the nitrous nerd news. This is Prime Time.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Mingo-Dee.
I'm your boy Snake.
And look, I did not miss the show. I am here. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. You can see it in my face, but I am here. And I'm ready to talk some entertainment news with my man.
All right, guys. Well, let's get right on with it. Let's talk nerdy. All right, let's get straight to the real big thing. Let's talk about Batwoman. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Batwoman aired Sunday. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And it got mixed reviews. First off, if you know anything about Sunday is a very, very hard thing to get into because there's something that's called sports. And then sports comes in and they take all the views. So the first thing that's going on is that her Batwoman wasn't as good as Ruby's, apparently, as far as like the debut. Like a lot of people didn't tune in, maybe because of sports, maybe because of COVID, maybe because of streaming. I'm not so sure, but that's one of the things that people are talking about. Another thing that's talked about is that she's very, very different. Ruby Rose is a Batwoman. She was, she's a trained like a combative assassin or whatnot. If you want to say that or whatever, she's very stoic, just like Bruce Wayne, and she's very, very, she's not, and she knows what she's doing, even when she wore the bat suit. Where this girl, she's a little different. Her character, she's like a prison. I don't want to give too much away. Well, I'm gonna let Snake talk more about it because I haven't seen the episode. I know, but she's more of a like victim type or whatever, and clumsy in the suit. It's good, it's fun, but a lot of the reviews are mixed. You got some reviews that say, "Oh, this is great." They love what they're taking the show. Some are saying, we kind of miss what the original season did. So it's from my point of view, I think it's too early to really know. It's just the first episode. For some reviewers, it's the second episode or whatever. But I think it's too early. I think we have to wait at least more down the season to see what she's going to do or what they're going to do as far as writing her character in and see what happens. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know.
Ray, have you seen it yet?
I haven't watched it. I will say that I was curious as to how I was going to go with the change of characters.
Well, I can let you know.
I'm not going to judge it. I'm gonna reserve judgment because I hadn't watched it, and I'm not going to just let it be judged on one episode. I mean,
yeah, you shouldn't let it on one episode. No.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody has to realize like the people that are criticizing, oh, she's so clumsy in the suit. Of course, like she just got it. Like she don't like. There's a lot of different. If you go get in a bat suit and has all these buttons and different things in it, you're not gonna know what to do either. And you don't know exactly how to swing from a thing. Like, have you ever tried swinging? Like with one hand, like it ain't easy. Okay, so I'm just saying, like you can't judge it off of like this. She literally just put the suit on. Of course, she's not gonna know how to use it. So you can't just, oh, she don't know how to do it. Duh, they're starting over.
Yeah. They're
starting over with a whole new thing. Of course, she's gonna have to learn how to do it. The way that they switched her, like, I'm not gonna say it because Mingo don't like me spoiling people with stuff, but they literally didn't show her what's her name at all. Like the way they redid it, I'm like, wow, that's how they're gonna take her out. Okay, like, so yeah, they the other one, she's gone. Like I mean, it starts right at the beginning too. Like, so it's they don't show her at all. Like, there was a letter at the end, like reading to her, like the love of her life partner or whatever. And it's not even her reading it. Like, her voice, nothing. They aced her out all the way. Like, it was what's her name reading it. Usually when you're reading a letter, they're reading a letter, it's the person's voice reading it. No, didn't do that. I'm like, wow. Like,
Yeah.
they could have deleted. I mean, she left on her own will, right? Like, she didn't get fired.
No,
So like, you'd think that they would at least, like
nah.
do something of letting her out, like letting her go, be a part of that letting go part. I don't know.
They were like,
But
peace out.
yeah, I mean, the first episode wasn't that bad. I mean, it's still kind of going back to the very beginning. Like, you're starting over. You have to start over with thing. Like, get used to this new woman.
Which
Like,
makes
she's
sense.
not Batwoman yet. Like, that was just like
Yeah.
like, they got the suit back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But it's you just have to go watch it, make a decision for yourself. Don't listen to the critics. So that's all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
give it a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Give it a chance, people. Well, you heard it there, guys. So go watch it, and as you know, just like I said, she's a different Batwoman, at least the way they're setting her up. And like I said, there's mixed reviews. There's people who love it. There's people who don't. But it's the first episode, like I said. And then also, sports took a lot away from that. People were watching sports, so a lot of people who probably would love it probably didn't even get a chance to watch it. Maybe, I don't know.
Just get past the Super Bowl. The ratings will go way up. That's all they got to do.
And yep, that's
As soon as the Super Bowl is over, everybody will go back to watching
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true.
Here's what it is.
Now, the next thing I want to talk about Killmonger coming back. Yes, Killmonger's coming back. Well, he is. All right, so the big thing everybody's been talking about when it comes to Black Panther 2 is how are they going to do it? What's going on? Is Shuri going to take over? Who's going to do what? What's going to do this? Well, one of the rumored things that they're talking about doing for Black Panther 2 is that in order to take away for people truly noticing that I guess T'Challa is gone, so the next person in line, Shuri or whoever, won't have such big shoes to fill for the movie, and people will be like, "Oh, that movie sucked. He wasn't Chadwick Boseman, or she wasn't blah blah blah." They decided to put a lot of antagonists in the movie. Well, at least 3, or at least that's the rumor. And the 3 are, as I said, 1 is Killmonger. They say Killmonger's gonna come back, and they say that if he comes back, it's not going to be a big multiverse thing with WandaVision. We'll talk about that next. Or, Spider-Man 3 or any of that stuff like that. It's pretty much going to be he didn't fully die. And someone, because of the Wakandan technology, which can do that, brought him back. So I don't know if he's going to be half cyborg or what. I don't know what that means. I'm sure if Snake wants to in the comic verse, he'll tell you about it, but I don't know. But I'm interested because I like Michael B. Jordan, so I'm kind of wondering how they're going to play that whole thing. The second person is going to be Namor. Now, this one I'm really excited for when I say Namor, because Namor's from Atlantis. That means they're bringing mutants in. They're bringing that whole big conflict with Wakanda and Atlantis. And he's a real big baddie in the cartoons and anime and just in general. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm wondering if they're going to have it to maybe he ends up killing T'Challa in the thing. Maybe they have it to where we just see a stun double run up and they fighting or whatever, and then you hear that they've been fighting for a while, and then maybe the mom is like, this war has been going on too long, we have to stop it, and then we just use part of Chadwick Boseman's voice, and he's like, I'll take care of it, and then he goes and they try to fight, and he ends up dying. Everybody's like, oh no, because they're rivals apparently. So I'm excited about that. I really am. And then last is Dr. Doom. Yep. Dr. Doom. They said Dr. Doom because they said that Dr. Doom has always had a stake to play with Wakanda, apparently getting the minerals and stuff, whatever, and the metals and stuff, because he wants to, I don't
Vibranium.
know, he wants to vibranium to rule the world or whatever agenda is Dr. Doom, So I'm excited about that because they said he's going to be more of a behind the scenes character. So he's not going to really he's going to be in the movie, but not in the movie. So it's kind of like how they did with Thanos, possibly, maybe to set up Fantastic Four. This is still a rumor, guys, but the people in Marvel are kind of like, maybe, I don't know. I mean, but what I want to know is what my boys think about that. Does any of that excite any of y'all? Because it excites me. So what y'all think? Y'all excited?
I like Michael B. Jordan. I don't. I feel like he should have. I feel like he should have been done with everything. As far as being upset about what happened to his dad and all the stuff. They had that fight and he was fixing to die. And he asked him to take him out there so he could see, the sunrise in Wakanda or whatnot, or the sunset, whichever one it was. I'm not saying I want him to be just necessarily a good guy, but if you're going to use him, I don't feel like he should be an antagonist. Maybe there's just a moment where he's just like, you know what, out of respect, I'm gonna help y'all, and then I'm out. One of them type things where it's like almost like the anti-hero, where he's like, I'm not doing this just because I respected him, so I'm gonna help you this time, and then I'm out. I don't know if I want him as an antagonist because last movie they had too many antagonists, and I'm done after this. Was Spider-Man. They had freaking they did, what is it, Sandman
Sandman.
and
Yeah.
Venom, and then semi Green Goblin, the kid, he halfway was bad, but then ended up being good. It was too much. It was way too much at one time. So I don't know. I do like Michael B. Jordan, though. I'm sure they're gonna do fine, but I we'll see. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna see.
Personally, on that note, I don't mind them doing, like you said, that was too much. Like, that's the world. Like, that's that world that they like. That's just how it is. Like, I like that there was that aspect that you saw that many people. Like, yeah, I hate seeing like when stuff happens. It's like, well, where is such and such doing this? Where's this? Like the freaking Avengers show on that they had on the TV, like the Agents of Shield. Like, they are like all this stuff going on. Like, where is everybody? Like, so that's why, like, all the anytime this is going on, like, and you're in New York, and if you know the comic book world and you know all these other heroes, where are they? Like, they're never showing up. So that's, I would say, like, they got Spider-Man and all these different villains, like you're saying, the antagonists. I'd like to see like cameos of other heroes doing stuff. That would be neat.
If you're
I
gonna
like,
do that, fair.
I would like the cameos, like here and there, like just
Yeah,
flybys or something.
I just
Like
don't
that would be
see.
cool.
I feel like this, like Sandman. I feel like he was wasted. I guess that's what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
It was fine that he was in the movie, and I can agree with what you're saying. Like, it's good to have, because it's like a reality. Like, there's not just one bad guy at a time. Like,
Yeah.
there's multiple in real life situation. But it was, I felt like it was mismanaged with Venom and him. It's
Uh,
like he misused. And
yeah,
it didn't.
I get you. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just the whole movie thing. Like, it's just the movie verse. They decide to do that. But anyway, going back to Killmonger, like I I already, everybody knew, like everybody thought he was dead. Like because of how they ended it, but they never confirmed it. So if they bring him back, I can understand. Like, and then they kind of reconciled stuff there at the end. So if he did come back, like I can see him not being like he was. So, but that's all I was say.
Yeah. All right, guys. And then for the last part of Nerd Talk, WandaVision. Now, there's this thing on Inverse, and it says WandaVision is fixing the worst part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I know. Bingo. Have you seen it? No, I don't have Disney Plus, but I'm working on getting Disney Plus. Don't worry, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do it. But from what I've heard, WandaVision is kicking doors down. I don't know, fences. It's
Where'd
running
you hear
over
that at?
people.
Where'd
Huh?
you hear that at? Because I watched both episodes and I'm like, I don't see no doors getting knocked down at all.
Because
Like the both
it's
episodes are confusing as.
well, it's supposed to be confusing because it's
Oh, I know,
WandaVision,
I
but
know,
at the same
but
time,
at the
it's
same
like
time, like
it's
this is you.
fixing stuff and
It's
doing
not
things.
fixed, nothing yet.
Yeah, it
Like
definitely
ain't
has.
nothing fixed yet. So I don't know. You talking about
Right,
knocking
well,
doors down?
you
Like
guys tell me because I'm just telling you what they said. The people
I,
in the verse,
well, I'm just
the
saying. I'm just
interworlds.
asking. Like I just got a question. He's like, because like I don't understand where this question comes. And why can't you email a photo to a Jedi?
This is bad. I don't know why.
Okay, why?
Because attachments are forbidden.
Hate.
I actually like that. I actually
I,
like that. I actually
I,
like it. I actually like that.
I
I
had to throw
actually
that
like
one in
that.
there. All right.
Good job. And
Anyway,
you know what? It was Disney. It was a good job.
That was well
job.
done. I will give
Good
you
job.
10 points
Good job.
for the
Good job.
but
staying in the
like I
right.
said, back to the thing, like the statements you're talking about, knocking doors down. Like it's just been 2 episodes and they haven't done nothing.
Yeah, that's really premature. Like there were glimpses. Don't get me wrong. There were glimpses of. There were moments where you could tell they were trying to figure out what the hell. Like they not just in the which Snake knows because we both watched, but like the confusion. You could see where they had moments of confusion, but then there were also moments like I can say this without it didn't ruin the whole episode, but whenever dude is choking and they cut to Wanda and she's like in that trance where it's like she's trying to understand what the hell, and then she tells him, Viz, help him.
Mhm.
Like she sounded like herself for a split second. So it's like they're trying to build up
To something.
to a point where they're
Yeah.
like something ain't right.
Like the most you saw was in the flashes, or actually in the trailer. There's 2 trailers. You see the most in the trailer than you would in those 2 episodes that they put out. So like what's going to happen from the trailer, but from the 2 episodes, like the 2 episodes so far, like they're confused and like you can see they're wondering why they're there. Like first off, and so it's all in Wanda's head, and you can see like there's even commercials in the show, and all the commercials. And when you watch it, the commercials actually have hidden messages in the commercials.
Yes.
Awesome.
The radio is going, like every time you hear the radio going like near her, like somebody's trying to talk to her. It's like if you're dreaming and somebody's trying to talk to you, something like the talking ends up going into something around you in the music or whatever. Like whenever your alarm goes off in the morning, like you and you're dreaming, it's just music playing or something. So, but it's somebody trying to wake her up, or like who's doing this to you? It just keeps saying that. Like so, I think she's doing it to herself. Me personally, I think she, after Vision, like I think she just snapped. And in the comics, that's how it happened too. She snapped.
See what you did there.
Yeah, good job. Well, guys, we're gonna stop there because we can speculate as much as we want to about WandaVision. Go watch it. I hope to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I need to see what everybody's talking about on here, and I need to see what they're talking about because they saw it. It seems like it's doing something unique. So I can't wait. And now for your favorite segment, the Nitrous Nerd News. The segment here where I run down news segments that you probably heard about, probably didn't hear about. So with all of that, let's hit it. New Lord of the Rings movie reportedly coming out, and it's supposed to be about the fall of Morgoth, or yeah, I think so, right? Morgoth. So that's a new movie coming out, not the Amazon show that's coming out. 2 different things. I'm not sure if they're related, but that's coming out. And the fall of Morgoth, I'm sure you Lord of the Rings nerds, my boys, my girls, I'm sure y'all know exactly what that means. So prepare for that. Next on that, box office news reports that Wonder Woman has been dethroned by Liam Neeson's The Marksman. it's funny. That guy is so funny to me because that guy always plays somebody that's like, I need to help someone. I need to do it. He always plays that. I don't know why. Maybe he's just really good at that. I mean, Samuel Jackson used to go around saying "damn" in like every movie, So I mean, whatever. It's just maybe that's just your thing. But it dethroned Wonder Woman. In fact, Wonder Woman is now third with the caveman movie being number 2. Apparently, kids like it, and they went to go. Yeah, there you go. They went to go watch it over the MLK holiday. So there you go. Zack Snyder has reportedly said that he's changed his mind, or HBO Max has changed his mind, whatever. And he said that the Snyder Cut will not be a 4-part miniseries. It will be a 4-hour movie. So Jesus. I don't know. I don't know. So look out for that. It may change. This is Zach. He's all over the place. Then my favorite 2 segments, there's leaked footage of the Eternals in their suit. Everybody's playing in the roles in their suit. There's leaked, not footage, but there's a leaked picture, like a t-shirt picture that shows Angelina Jolie and all the other stars in their actual costumes. So go online and look at that. You can see them in their costumes. You probably have to make the picture bigger. And then last but not least, more news on Matt Reeves' Batman. If you like Mountain Dew, this isn't Mountain Dew. Let's pretend this is Mountain Dew. If you like Mountain Dew, go buy a bottle and you will see something amazing, which is the Riddler, true picture of the Riddler on the Mountain Dew. You get to actually see what he really looks like. Well, partially, at least his face. He has like not the goggles that you saw on the thing, but he has like a Riddler type outfit. So everybody's speculating that that's exactly what he's gonna look like. We don't know, but we've seen this before where they've done these types of things and shown you, and a toy or a soda or McDonald's or whatever will put out a thing and then they'll turn on a movie. So there you go, guys. That's the Nitrous Nerd News, and that is all I have for prime time. So you know what to do, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Not just on Facebook, but on YouTube. Please go to YouTube. YouTube loves you. YouTube loves me. And come on, guys. Please get in the comments and tell me what you want me to talk about. I could talk about more how WandaVision is kicking doors down or not or whatever. So get in the comments, tell me. And with that, that's prime time. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.